There's a new IPO this week that I'm very excited about, Waaree Energies, जिसके current GMP के according, if you get just one lot in retail category, your total profit would be almost 12,000 rupees and profit of 1,80,000 for just one lot in the HNI category. The IPO opens on 21st October Monday and closes on 23rd October Wednesday. In this video, we will cover what the company does and its sector, then growth potential in this sector, all IPO dates and details, company's financials, all the risks involved, and lastly, if I will be applying for this IPO. So Waaree Energies is in the solar power sector, where it is the Indian manufacturer of solar PV modules, and it also produces another essential thing needed for solar power generation, and that is on and off grid inverters. सोलर पावर इज दैट वन सेक्टर जहाँ गवर्नमेंट का फोकस क्लियरली बहुत टाइम से बढ़ ही रहा है. लास्ट बजट में द एलोकेशन फॉर दिस सेक्टर इंक्रीज टू 8500 crore फ्रॉम 4900 crore लास्ट ईयर. देन देयर आर मल्टीपल स्कीम्स लॉन्च बाय द गवर्नमेंट टू फर्दर बूस्ट दिस सेक्टर, लाइक पीएम सूर्य घर मुफ्त बिजली योजना, पीएम कुसुम स्कीम, सोलर पार्क स्कीम, सोलर सिटी स्कीम, एटसेट्रा. Now let's come to the IPO details. Unlike Hyundai Motors का IPO जहाँ मैनेजमेंट ने प्राइस बैंड बढ़ाकर इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए कुछ छोड़ा ही नहीं था, Waaree Energies के IPO में there's a lot left for investors to gain, और इसीलिए यहाँ इन्वेस्टर्स प्रीमियम देने के लिए भी रेडी हैं. अब you might think कि इतना ही अच्छा IPO है तो मिलने के चांसेस तो बहुत कम होंगे, but that is not true at all, mainly because of how huge the IPO is. The total IPO size is of 4,321 crores, जिसमें से 3,600 का फ्रेश इशू है and remaining 721 crore का offer for sale. Total money from the fresh issue will be utilized to finance the cost of establishing a huge solar PV module manufacturing facility in Odisha and for general corporate purposes. One interesting fact is that its IPO की listing date is 28th of October, one day before Dhanteras. So if you are lucky, then you might get this IPO. But one way to increase your luck to get this IPO is by applying through multiple Demat accounts of different family members. In case you want to open a free Demat account for yourself or for your family, then you can also do so from the link given in the description. Now coming to the company's financials, total assets are up from 2,200 crore in 2022 to 11,313 crore by FY24. In the same time, the revenue is up from around 3,000 crore to more than 11,000 crore. Now most companies in this sector and even major competitors like Websol Energy are in losses right now, but this company has been generating good profits, up from 7,900 crore in 2022 to more than 1,200 crore in FY24. Company का ROE or return on equity stands at 9.79% and ROCE, return on capital employed, at 9.45%. Debt to equity is great at 0.06%. I know that till now I have just mentioned the good parts about the IPO, so here are some risks involved in the company. First is that there is a massive revenue concentration risk. Just the top 10 clients contribute to more than 70% of total revenue. Matlab, if the company loses any clients, any of the top clients, it will drastically reduce their revenue. Second risk factor is that a major chunk of their revenue comes just from exports. Matlab, revenue is highly dependent on international markets and international clients, mainly in the US. Now, this also opens them to massive competition from global players in the same sector. The third risk is also a pro of this IPO, that is government support. Now, this sector of solar power is highly dependent on government subsidies and government schemes. Abhi, the government has been aggressively pushing the sector to grow, but if the state or central government decide to shift their focus or not give enough subsidies, etc., then it can definitely negatively affect this company as well. Now, the last part, will I apply for this IPO? And the answer is yes, I definitely will. I think it's a great company to bet on the growing green energy sector, mainly the solar power sector, and it's also coming at a decent valuation with a lot left for investors to gain. So I will be applying for this IPO in the HNI category from mine and multiple other Demat accounts of my family members, not just for listing gains but also for long term. I really hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer to watch my 1-minute IPO reels or such slightly detailed IPO review on YouTube as well. All the best.